this is your host, Star Destroyer Gaming, and we are back and finally ready to take on the Brotherhood of Steel questline. So we are all ready to go. The one thing I want to do is drop Preston, who's my current companion. I've had him with me to rank up his companion perk, but to be honest, I really have a hard time believing that he's going to be very happy around the Brotherhood, so I'm going to go ahead and see if there's somebody else that I can pick up. You know, honestly, probably shouldn't bring Strong around them, shouldn't bring Valentine, not even Piper.
Hidden forever.
I guess I could bring Curie. I mean, she's pretty bland and inoffensive, right? So let's go ahead and take Curie with us.
Do you need something, monsieur?
Let's do it.
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
Alright, Preston, you stay here.
Hey.
Let's just make sure
you need something from me?
Is your inventory empty?
Hey.
Are you giving me a present?
Oh, your inventory is very much full. Oh my gosh, you have T60A on you.
Well, if anyone could figure
This
out
world above ground
Oh
is
my
very
gosh.
confusing.
Everyone wants to chip in on that. Alright, let's go down to my apparel and throw that T60 in here. My goodness, yeah, we just need to be, like, kind of weight prepared, because I do anticipate looting the Pridwin, of course, for all of the delicious supplies there, so I would like to kind of get... Oh, we just put the weapons in there. We'll figure that out some other time, though. Okay, we're good on weight. Let's go ahead and head out. Hopefully the Brotherhood can't tell that she's a synth, or that could be bad. Oh, no, we are going... Let's go ahead and mark the quest first. And we can also report to Scribe Halen while we're here. All the way down. Here we go. And we've already reported to Dance because we got that part of the mission done. So let's just go ahead and teleport on down. We used to have some loading issues around the police station as well, but I do think that those should be solved since we fixed the Pridwin issue. I'm sure that it's kind of an overall Brotherhood of Steel issue that was affecting the game. I've only seen one or two of these in the Commonwealth, mixed with the Sentry Bots, which is just the way I like it, but they're definitely pretty scary when you run into them, or at least I ran into a legendary version. It had missiles and everything else, so pretty frightening. Yes, well, I'm pretty, I know I said that we wouldn't have that much New Vegas stuff, but I thought a mild sprinkling of these guys would be good, you know, like, they don't need to be everywhere, but it makes sense a few models would be on the East Coast. Oh my goodness, the rain. I'm gonna actually turn down the effects volume. Oh, here we go, the true storms. Yeah, this is good, this will go down a little bit here. That's much better. Alrighty. Hello guys, good to see you. Have a little bite to eat here. Oh yes, we already looted all of these containers.
No time to waste when there's work to be done.
Alright. Have a little drink here. They're animated drinks. I think we are going to get rid of the animated drinks just because it's a bit of a hassle.
How can a machine believe it's alive?
But it's okay. No super mutant attack. Nothing to loot here because we already moved all these boxes, right? So let's go ahead and go inside. So talking really quickly about my philosophy on looting, I think all of us in our first playthrough went to the Pridwin or other places just took everything that was not nailed down just because we could, but nowadays I kind of like having the decorations, you know, inside of these places. So I take everything that's in the boxes, but when it's left out, you know, I'm not going to take it because I don't want to like defraud the Brotherhood of like all of their supplies. Like, I want to make it look like the place is going to be built up at least a little bit, you know, little modded area there. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Scribe Halen. Now, one thing, if you're new to the series that we do here, is we always autosave because...
Where I come from, you get orders,
Oh my
you carry them
goodness.
out.
There's always a chance that she'll give us a quest in Far Harbor, which we're not ready to do yet, and which really shouldn't be the case. Like, it shouldn't happen until you have that DLC, but hypothetically, when you talk to her for the first time, she'd give you a quest in Far Harbor,
If
which
you
is a
want to
bit
impress me,
ridiculous, so
complete the op I gave
Scribe Halen.
Any
just
luck
for
with
that
that
reason,
artifact?
if she gives us a new
Here it
quest that's
is.
in Far
And still in
Harbor,
good shape,
we're
too.
gonna resend
Uh-huh.
it.
Tech will always. Let me know if you're anxious to get back.
Sure.
I know it sounds kind of like save scumming, but...
Affirmative.
That's what I like.
Right.
Here's the area.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least it's for an okay reason. Okay, where is it? Please tell me it's not in Far Harbor. Orc's Head Lighthouse? That's not in the Commonwealth, is it? Nope, right back to here and try that one more time. Actually, I think we're gonna turn it in, but not even take the quest from her. Honestly. Okay.
If you want to impress
pretty
me,
fast,
complete
though.
the op I
Halen?
gave you.
I was just thinking
Otherwise,
about
we've got
you.
nothing to talk
Any
about.
luck with that tech?
Here it is.
Good work. Here, tech will always.
Right.
When you're
Okay,
ready for
we're gonna-
more.
We're gonna test our luck.
Affirmative.
Perfect.
Give us somewhere in the
Areas on.
Commonwealth,
We've got
please.
the airport ruins secured. The
Northwood Ridge Quarry, that's also in Fort Harbor.
perfect state.
Okay, one more time. It's just like, you know, these quests are definitely something you're meant to do earlier, middle of the game, and so it's, I mean, you can always do them because of Radiant, of course, but
Don't you have a mission to complete?
I think it's
Describe
definitely
Halen.
concerning that
Good.
they just
You're
throw you
back.
something in Far Harbor,
That
and they
means you
won't,
recovered the tech.
they won't give you Nuka World quests until you go there, you know? And so they shouldn't give you these quests.
Here it is.
Good job.
That's why I do this. That's why I save scum.
Still,
in this
report
very
back to me
specific
when you're ready.
instance.
Affirmative.
That's what I like to hear.
Uh-huh.
Here's the area.
Alright, so I'm pretty much open to picking any faction during this playthrough.
Halen?
I'm actually a
Hardware Town, okay,
jealous.
very good.
Head out to find
We can head out to
lost
this.
tech. Exploring the ruins is why I joined up in the first place.
We're moving.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with
Yes, we
exact
have looted the
duplicates?
inside of this place.
Makes me sick.
Alright, so this playthrough, I'm very open to choose any route. We could do Railroad, we could do Brotherhood, we could do exclusively Minutemen for some reason. Even Institute, you know. I look forward to your guys' feedback on which path that we should take. I have to admit, I lean Brotherhood myself quite a bit. But, you know, I'm down for any, really any faction, because I think the endings are all very interesting and cool. Lore-wise, though, I know this is a bit of a debate, but I have to say, I think the Brotherhood is the best thing for the Commonwealth, having played through the game, you know? I know people say the Brotherhood are like these techno, you know, freaks who collect all the technology, but I really think that, oh, here we go, nice. This is one of our mods here that adds lootable boxes and containers. I didn't want to add a mod that let us just like have tons of settlement building supplies. This way we can at least kind of naturally scavenge them. The wooden boxes have more basic components, and the Vault-Tec ones, Vault-Tec type containers have more advanced supplies within. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna be overloaded, even just getting on the print one, which is awesome. Or after we get on the print one, because we're going to take everything. We've already got our perks to get more bottle caps and more ammo from boxes maxed out, so that's definitely helping things out in our acquisition of extra supplies and ammo. And you know what? Just because we're such good guys, we'll even leave the mini nuke here. Come on, here we go. We will even leave the mini nuke because we care about the Brotherhood and we don't want them to be underarmed if some nasty super mutants attack or anything. Oh, and here's some normal boxes. You can see more of what you get from wooden crates here. When they're not lootable, it means that they're the ones that can break open and be destroyed, you know? So that's why you can't. They're not lootable. So I promise I'm going to get into more about why the Brotherhood I think is the best, but I look forward to hearing your guys' arguments in the comments. For now, though, during the vertical run, I'm just going to shut up and listen to the
Wait,
dialogue.
what was that?
Ooh, we have an attack here.
Search the area.
What's going on? Alright, fuck it, we're lifting off.
Weapons cold.
Oh, it looks like they mowed
That
down.
minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight,
Let's go ahead and turn on the subtitles. Audio. Or I guess that'd be display. There we go.
I suggest you put it to good use.
Any targets?
Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting.
See, right there, the
we
Brotherhood
don't want to
already
have any
cares.
mishaps and fire on the
Like,
local.
they're not just crazy. They don't want to just mow people down. They don't want a Brotherhood killing random people. So he tells me that right away, so... I don't think the Brotherhood is as bad as people say.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical
Oh
know-how.
fuck, we're taking fire.
Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Let's go ahead and change that music down just like a little bit. We'll actually just reduce it all, but particularly the music needs to go down just a hair. Alright.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation.
That's legit.
They don't
Looking.
realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival.
Good
Every
aim.
man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter
think I
of
just heard
time
a missile
before
launcher.
the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Water looks absolutely great with our mod for the water. Looks really nice. I've had crashes here before, so fingers crossed, no crashes. When you've got... Those are Brotherhood troops. I almost started shooting at them. Ooh, that would have been bad. Could always mow down the robots. I wonder how many people accidentally aggro the Constitution on their first visit. You know, I've done a lot of work to make this stable, but with 160 whatever, or 260 mods, it's not always achievable, so it's always a work in progress. Sometimes we'll just end episodes out of the blue just because there's an issue, you know, that takes us by surprise. But, you know, it's just like constant tinkering, constant working. I've never had a problem as bad as the Prydwen problem, I have to admit. That was a disaster. We have an additional weathers mod that has dozens of variations of new weather. Loving the fog here. It's actually very mysterious. As we're coming in. Yeah, so this episode, since there's a lot of speaking here, a lot of meeting characters, we're probably not going to talk ourselves too much, but
There
again.
she is.
Oh,
It's been far too long since I've been aboard.
I promise
All
I
right,
will
soldier.
elaborate more on my
This is
Brotherhood
the
of Steel
moment when
theory.
everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Okay. Last change, we're gonna increase the master a little bit. There we go. Such a cool docking system too, like totally badass, especially like for your first time. We also got our new Prydwen, or our new Brotherhood of Steel vertebrate paint schemes. The nice white and red and yellow stripes there. Looking pretty nice. Dog meat is freaking adorable. Oh, Kiri, you look a little out of place here, man. Yeah, those paint schemes look awesome on the vertebrates, I gotta say.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
I gotta say, like, I was just so impressed first time meeting the Brotherhood of Steel in this game, because every other faction, like, either doesn't know what they're doing or is just all raggedy and they're just not really put together very well. The Minutemen, I mean, even when you find the Railroad, they're not, like, they're not all that, you know what I mean? They're just like a collection of, like, underground folks who just don't even do that much. Like, I don't know. Brotherhood is just leagues ahead of pretty much everybody else in the Commonwealth, and they just seem like their best chance for the Commonwealth's success. I get the Brotherhood of Steel is from some other games.
Is this worth anything?
Nope.
This world above ground is very confusing.
Yes, Curie. I get that the Brotherhood of Steel from some other games can turn people off, but you have to take each splinter faction as their own entity, because they're all very different. I mean, look at this guy's uniform, right? Like, everyone else, you know, even the Minutemen, they scavenge the uniforms from the wasteland or do whatever. You know, the Institute can, but these are the only guys. They made all these loops, these pouches, everything. They put these things together. They have, you know, textile industry. Not to mention the vertebrates, make something as big as a Pridwin. You know, their scribes all have their own armor. And they can even manufacture their own power armor. Like, there's just so much technology-wise that they're doing right. Oh, this is amazing. Alrighty, moment of truth. Hopefully this works. Damn, bro, he's got the mods. He's got the shredder and the damn son. Alright.
Hey.
Oh, alright, let's check this out.
Hey.
I didn't empty you out, did I? Oh, he has a bathrobe on him for some reason. Well, that gives us extra charisma, so I guess I'll take it. Oh, alrighty. We are finally in. Quickly loot. Alright. I'm so stoked.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without
Dog
question.
meat. Sit over
Now
here.
that the
Don't
ship
get
is
the
in
Hey.
position,
Over here.
it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission beneath the Commonwealth. There is
Move
a
here.
cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface.
Forget it.
They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy.
Casual drink.
Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Dog meat. Bruh.
Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam!
That was awesome. Alrighty, Elder Max, let's have a word.
This area is under our protection.
Oh, word.
Sir.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward,
Dang, let's go.
I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of
A
battle.
third suit of power armor.
Wear it with pride.
Dude, that mod really is amazing, because, like, normally when you get here, you already have so many, but with some assembly required, you only have 2 suits, like 2 frames, so just getting another frame is such a big, or just getting another suit is such a big deal.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Alrighty. Personal storage, dang. Let's go ahead and check out the flight deck real quick, so that we can loot it. I remember coming on board the Pridwin the first time. Just loot.
Brotherhood. The thought never crossed my mind that I would be doing anything else. What about you?
Would you believe that I was a farmer before this?
To survive
Never even
so
touched a
many
gun till I was in
undamaged.
basic training.
It doesn't
Why
matter.
Vertical docking systems,
We're all here
fusion
fighting for the
cooler
same
speed
reason
systems
now.
reporting
How's
green.
that?
You know, protecting mankind from repeating the mistakes of the past.
Oh, let me just take
Restoring
that.
the wasteland. A good fight.
Right. Of course. I'm not gonna lie, though. Getting to fire military-grade weapons was a big draw for me. Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Delta sequence initiated.
I'm busy.
Completion
Please make it
time,
brief.
14
Sir,
minutes.
Proctor Ingram is reporting that she's completed the repairs on thruster number 3 and stabilized the navigational beacon.
Excellent. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
These guys are the only people in the whole Commonwealth with a higher purpose too, I swear. From what I've seen, at least. Dang, that's dope. Too bad it's foggy.
System deltas at 100%.
Captain.
Secondary deltas standing by.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now.
Oh, okay.
We can talk later.
My bad. Just trying to familiarize myself with the staff. Okay, yeah, we have that tracked. Okay. Oh, right. Report to Dance. Okay, roger that. Now, we also have a revamped Pridwin, which just basically gives it a little bit more space and gives bathrooms, more barrack space, and basically just makes the interior of the Pridwin make more sense overall. So, definitely something that I was a fan of. When you think about, you know, the Pridwin has room for like 6 beds or 12 beds, you know, for an
Green
army
across
being
the
the whole
board, sir.
Commonwealth. Oh
Nothing
my
new.
god.
Carry on.
Oh my goodness. Well, we have some kind of minor issue here that does seem to be affecting the game. My goodness
Congratulations
gracious.
on the promotion, Knight.
You know, it's things like this that, you know, really is the true beauty of modding. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and resolve this issue off camera. I'm actually very confident that I can figure this out. This is very peculiar, I will admit, but I think that we can get a resolution to this. It might be that Pridwin overhaul. If I can just disable that and make the Pridwin walkable, that's worth it. But there may be some other issue affecting the inside. Because I've never seen this with any other interior, which is why I say that. Well, in any case, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I know a bit of a shorter one, but we should be back very soon with
That's
a
a tough
whole new
looking
one.
dog. I bet he's handy in a fight.
I appreciate it. Alright, well, I will see you guys next time after we figure out this psychedelic issue. I hope you all enjoyed the video. This is your host, Starter Gaming, signing off.